Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll give them a few minutes to get on there. I do know my name this morning.
Lord.
Well, it's been predicting rain all week, but we haven't gotten that much rain.
It sprinkled on the way on here, but
Did
just
it?
barely
Okay.
sprinkled.
Okay.
But we did get a gully washer. When was it? Yesterday, the day before? Anyway, but it didn't rain long, but it
Is that
rained
right?
hard.
It hasn't
Well,
rained
it
hard
rained.
here. It hasn't rained hard here. Good morning. I'm Mary.
I'm Linda.
And we're going to do another little simple recipe. Y'all can tell that I'm making little short, simple recipes lately because I've just been doing a lot of other things. So we're just going to do a little taco dip. And some of you will probably know this is like a 7-layer taco dip.
Okay.
It's kind of like that. I just do mine a little bit different. You know, I add a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I really like to do it with chicken, but I didn't cook the chicken, so we're gonna do it with hamburger.
That's
Brown
okay.
meat.
That'll be good. Oh, and Mary, we want to say happy birthday to Chuck.
Oh yes, today is my only son, my only boy. He's 50 years old today. He's a middle child, and he's such a sweet, caring person. He never got married. He fell in love when he was young, and that's been his love all his life. And so has no children, but he's been very good to me. He helps me.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And Mary, it's just so unbelievable to think he's 50.
I know.
I can still see that rocking chair
Oh, I
rocking him when he was just a few weeks
Yeah.
old. You know, it just don't seem like he's 50 years old.
I know, and he had so many problems with his stomach that he cried. He had to be helped. For 3 months straight, I sat in a rocking chair and helped him. Every time I tried to lay him down, I wouldn't even get out of the bedroom. He'd be awake.
I remember one night you called me and to come to rock him.
Did you?
And
I
so
don't
you
remember,
could
but
sleep.
I did need some sleep.
and I rocked him. I
That's all
don't know
you
how
did.
long.
I meant
'cause
all night.
You couldn't put him down. I rocked
He
him.
hurt.
So Mary could sleep, and I don't know how many nights I did that, but I remember one night specifically.
It took quite a while. I don't know. I can't remember because the times and all, but what it was, he couldn't drink milk. He could not. You remember that? That's when the
Yes.
doctors finally found out he couldn't. He could not drink milk. He was allergic to milk, and so we had to do what?
I'm sorry. Did he grow out of that?
Yes, that boy loves milk. He drinks milk today. He drinks a lot of milk. He grew out of it, but when he was a baby, he could not drink milk. And so we finally got him on that alternate milk, goat milk, something that we put him on that. Neomor soy. That was the name
I
of it.
remember that.
Neomor soy. That was the milk back then. The doctor put him on. Well, he was probably 2 years old, and all the researchers and all found out that there was a deficiency in that Neomor soy milk. So that did affect Chuck. It affected Chuck. He has autism because of it. But anyway, he's a very intelligent person, very intelligent.
He is. He's very,
But
very
he
smart.
does have a few problems, and but he helps me so very, very much, very, very much.
I'm
all right.
kind of cooking
You're,
a
she's
hamburger.
doing the hamburger. Oh yeah, let me open these 2 cans. All right, we'll get on with the recipe now.
Mary, do you want salt and pepper in this?
No, because we're gonna.
You're gonna have a lot
It's
of
gonna be
salt
so
in
much
that.
spicy stuff in there until you might put a little bit of salt, not much.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open this Rotel tomatoes, and like I said, this recipe is just maybe a little bit different. And honestly, I wish I could remember what I used to do years ago. I made this, and this is our Pamper Chef can opener, and everybody just loved it, and it was different from what most people make it. But I don't remember exactly how I did it. But I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it a little bit different than I did then, and so, oh yeah.
Where's your mix and chop?
It's in that second drawer, I believe, Linda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to get that out. Anyway, I just take these little tweezers. I call them pinchers, and open this can after it makes a smooth cut. This can opener does, and I put this in a bowl.
And you don't want this brown, right?
Yeah, I want it complete.
You
Well,
want completely done,
I want
but
it
not
completely
brown.
done. Yeah.
Okay.
Cook it just before it starts to brown. I don't like hamburger meat that's not cooked good. Okay. All right. Now, what am I doing? Oh yes, I forgot what I was doing. I moved my can over. Like I'm hoping that we get my yard finished before it rains so much. Today. We're not celebrating Chuck's birthday today. I gave him a card this morning and a couple of gifts, but we're going to celebrate it Saturday. Well, Linda, I thought about in my sleep last night that I was going to let you pick out the stems out of this
okay.
Rotel tomato. Well, I just dumped it in there.
Oh, okay. Well,
I forgot.
that's all right.
I'll dig in here and see if I see any.
I can look if you want me to. Do you have something else to do?
No, I just got to mix that. Let me wash my hands.
Okay. I think this is pretty much done here.
Okay. All right, when it's done, just turn the burner off. It'll be fine.
You think that looks okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I see one little skin here. It's a piece of skin. I forget that Linda picked some out. And I should have been doing that all this time too, but I really don't see any more stems in here, Linda. I mean, I couldn't see any stems.
Okay.
But if you want to look through it, you can. It's a good dip. If you want to look through it.
Let me wash my hands.
All right. And then I'll throw these cans away. And this is 8 ounces of cream cheese. This is where mine's a little different from a lot of people's.
Oh, are these fire roasted?
You know what? I believe they are, Linda.
That's even gonna be better.
I just reached in my pantry and got a can of Rotel tomatoes, but I believe
good.
they are fire roasted. That just make them hotter, won't
Yeah,
it?
make it better.
All right, and now I'm going to put, excuse me, I'm going to get back here. Just whenever you if you see anything in there that shouldn't belong, just take it out. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. You can buy the mix if you want to. I just buy this at Sam's, the whole big box.
You can smell that fire roast. It smells
Yeah.
so good.
And I put a little bit of paprika. I guess I'll measure this since y'all are watching.
Do you want this mashed up with the mix and chop?
You can. I want to stir it good.
Okay.
Real good.
Then I will rinse
If you
this
don't
off
mind,
real
Linda.
quick. I'll be glad to.
Let's see here. This is 1/4 a teaspoon of paprika. And I'm going to put about 1/4 a teaspoon of chili powders. Now, like I said, that's a tablespoon. I don't want that. What to do with it? I just make this up as I go. I don't usually measure it. I just pour it in here.
Okay.
And I will. Now this right here, the cream cheese and these spices, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in there too.
Okay.
Although I won't have garlic powder. That's onion powder.
Mary, I cannot believe it's almost July. Can you?
No, I can't.
It's just.
I'm telling you, it is just time is going by so fast. Well, what was I looking for? Garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Okay, I think I got this mixed up good. If I get the rest of this.
I don't know where my garlic powder went to. There's onion.
You want me to look for you?
Ground cinnamon, celery, oregano. I forget what I'm looking for.
Garlic powder. We'll be doing the drawing for the apron
I got
next
it over
week
here.
for the birthday party. You already had it out.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. Yes, we're doing the birthday drawing.
And I know we've said this so many times, but wait till you get that mixed up.
As soon as I get this done, I'll tell you what I do with this sometimes.
I'm gonna run some dishwater here.
Okay, go ahead. This makes delicious appetizers, roll-ups and flour tortillas. It's cream cheese and some taco seasoning and some spices, and you spread that on a taco, and it makes on a flour tortilla. It makes delicious, and you can put black olives in it. Makes a delicious appetizer. So I've made them a lot of times.
That looks good. Are you through with the mixer?
I am. I'll be using it again in a few minutes.
Okay.
For something else.
Then I'll just leave it.
Yeah. Let me get up. So you got that stirred up good for me?
Yes.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Now what was you gonna say, Linda? When the mixer was going?
The 4th of July. It's just, it just doesn't seem like it's July. I mean, it's. I forgot what I was going to say.
I was talking to somebody on the phone the other day. I forgot who it was. And right in the middle of the conversation, I said, well, I forgot what I was going to say. And I did think of it before we finished talking, but it just embarrassed me because right in the middle of the conversation, I forgot.
Just getting old stuff. Y'all haven't known me a long time, but I'm telling you, I have always had a memory like crazy.
That's a big change for Linda because
And
she's telling the truth.
The first few months it started happening, and I'm not, it's not a big deal. It's just that I don't remember stuff like I used to, like I have all of my life. I mean, I literally could study for a test on the way to school and make 100 on it.
That's
I mean,
true.
that was my memory.
I had to study hard, but Linda, she didn't. And when she first started forgetting things, when I'd say something to her, I was just overwhelmed because I couldn't believe it. I said, something's wrong with Linda. And I've been this way for a long time. I started getting my senior moments probably, well, I'll tell you when I started really noticing changes is when I turned 70.
It's
when I turned 70.
It creeps up on you. We were talking about Mama earlier this morning, and I've been thinking a lot about that this week, how subtle changes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're just, you don't realize it.
Yeah.
And then it's like sleep patterns and not being able to remember like you always have. And what are some of the other things that
Well, you can't eat as much.
no,
Your stomach shrinks.
absolutely. You're we used to go through buffets and we'd eat 2 plates or 3 plates, and
I
then
can't
we
even
could
eat a half
barely
a plate now.
Eat a plate full now at one time. So that's another big change. That I always said that somebody should write a book about what to expect when you get old, and somebody old needs to write it so they know what to talk about, not somebody
Right.
20 or 30 that hasn't had a clue about it.
Okay. Now this Linda cooked it's about a half a pound of hamburger.
That's good.
Well, I'm just going to pour it in here and then spread it out.
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Now I'll tell you another thing you can do. What I really wanted to do, but instead of the hamburger meat, I was going to cook some chicken breast and shred it and add it to this cream cheese and taco mix. That is delicious roll-ups. You can not just that. You can toast cook the tortillas on top of the stove with that, and it makes a good I don't know what you call it, burrito, whatever.
Yeah, these olives that you got over here.
We'll put those on top.
Okay.
But right now, I'm going to put, this is something I do different than most people. I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese on this, and I'm going to put it in the oven just long enough to melt it. I'm not wanting to cook this food because really...
Everything in it's done.
Yes, and another thing is, I can't put that I don't want to put that cream cheese on top of this.
Being really hot.
With being hot. So I'm not going to leave it in the oven long, but we're going to make some avocado dip while it's melting. I just want this to melt. Oh, you know what, Linda? Well, I didn't think about that, but I don't believe I want to do that. These little containers, these little dishes, this is a 7x11 pampered shelf, and you can't buy it by itself. You have to buy it in a set of 3. But this is just the right size for this amount that I'm cooking. So I thought I'd use it. And these little dishes, these enamel dishes, you can put it in the oven, microwave, freezer, all these dishes. And the large 9x13 one is what I'm giving away on Pampered Chef this month. Matter of fact, it's Friday. I'm giving away Friday on my other page.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This was an important call that I had to answer this text to.
Okay.
That's why I walked over here, Mary.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to put all this. This was about 2 cups of mozzarella.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to put this in the oven just long enough to melt that cheese. And then I will off a little bit.
I'll get those stitches in a minute.
That's fine.
Mary, I was going to clean that up. I'm sorry. I
That's
felt
okay.
bad going to that
no,
phone.
No. I had to have something to do. And then whenever that comes out of the oven, I'll put the rest of this stuff in there. And I'm gonna put
So I think we may have told this before. This wasn't what I was thinking about a while ago, but was it July the 4th that we had that picnic down from the farm by the slough across the river?
Probably was.
Where Edward jumped in.
It
Was
might
that
have
the
been
4th of
It
July?
might have been the 4th of July, Linda.
I'm
I
thinking
don't
that
remember.
some of my cousins may remember this better than I do. It could not have been the 4th of July. I know we were dressed up,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't have been Easter
Yeah, I don't
because
know.
it would have been too cool to be swimming. So it had to have been in the summer.
It probably was the 4th of July.
So it was a bunch of, there was a bunch of us cousins, like 20 something. We were all down there having a picnic. Paul Lee had on the suit.
Yeah.
And he had on dress shoes.
Yeah.
And all of the big kids were swimming. Edward,
This is our avocado.
what do you think, 2 or 3? You think he was 2 or 3?
I don't know, Linda. He was just a kid. Just a.
He was little.
He was, yeah. He was probably about 4, Linda.
Okay.
He was probably at least 4 because, according to our size, I remember it.
Well, I guess so. It couldn't have been 2 or 3 because I might not have. I do have memories that young, but he
I
jumped
don't.
in. Edward jumped in.
Yeah.
Just jumped in just like the big kids. And Paul
Yeah.
Lee saw it. Paul was watching the kids.
Yeah.
And Paul jumped in with his suit, shoes, and everything in to get Edward out.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. I know our cousins all remember that. Now,
Tell me what to do.
Well, I'm not the best at this. I'm not an avocado person.
So
my son is.
I've seen people do this. How many are you gonna do?
3. You go.
Okay.
What? You tell
So
me.
What they usually do is cut them and then score them,
Okay.
and then dig them out with the knife. With that
Okay.
scoop in.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
But
not going to
now-
let you do this
Now,
because I
I'm
don't
not-
know.
I don't eat avocado at our house, so
Yeah.
I'm not
I don't-
saying this from my experience.
Yeah,
I've just seen them.
This one was really ripe.
Yeah,
So
it was ripe.
he wasn't getting no problem getting the seed out of that. But this is the thing that you dig the seed out with. I'll get this one out, Linda. I'll let you do the next one. See if,
I'll probably do worse than you
see
did.
if you do better than I do. Because I didn't want no hard one.
Yeah,
I
it
wanted
is
it
very
soft,
ripe.
But I tried my best to get some right ones, and I really got some right ones.
You may be laughing your head off at me when I get my hands on one of them.
All right.
I think we have a bunch of new followers, Mary.
Do we?
And I'd like to welcome all of them.
From YouTube? We're on YouTube now. When we finish this video on Facebook, we upload it to YouTube. So the people that watches YouTube, because we've had followers tell us that that they don't have Facebook, so they watch YouTube. So we've been trying to upload our videos to.
Okay.
Now see, she did that good.
Well, I don't know though. I'm just kind
got some good teeth
I'm
in it.
kind of winging it here.
Were you doing good? Well, see, I tried peeling mine first, and I
They
shouldn't have.
store it kind of like I think kind of like a mango,
Okay.
and then just stick it out, scoop it out.
All right. Let me wash my hands.
Edward makes real good avocado dip.
Chuck does too, and he probably won't like mine, but he makes it all the time for him. So I thought I would, because you can put avocado dip on top of.
This
I
is
don't
a
think
real
I'll need
handy
this.
little tool. This was a spring product, right, Mary?
I think, yeah, it was.
And they sold so many, they sold out of them.
I think you can get them now though.
Yeah, they are. They're available now. So you want the other one too?
If you don't mind, Linda, because it don't make a lot, you know.
You sure picked out some good rice.
Since I did, didn't I?
You did. No, I mean
Most of them was green as they could be and hard as a rock. So I picked out some small ones. Get a.
Whoops, this one is really ripe. I still got
That's the
that
way
out.
mine was. What I done. We're going to celebrate Chuck's birthday and the 4th of July all together this year.
Is Bradley coming?
No, Bradley's going to be with his dad.
Oh,
but
okay.
Carla needs a break.
She does. She does.
Tends to him or helps all the time while his mother works. And so she needs a break. So his dad's
Well, he'll enjoy this with his dad.
Yeah.
You like my noise?
It ain't bothering me. It may be bothering somebody else. But you're doing a good job, Linda.
Thank you. I think I got most of it
All
out.
right, okay.
Now, I'll get this out of the way here. And
Okay. This is a lime. I just put lime juice in here. And you know what? I got one of those little lemon squeezers. But I didn't. Yeah, I do. But I haven't. It's packed. I haven't been using it.
So
Okay.
did you set a timer for that?
No, I didn't. I thought we'd just check it.
Okay. It's not melted yet.
But
You want
it's-
it melted, right?
You know what?
You think that's
It's
enough?
probably enough because it'll probably finish melting. And I'm just going to put a sprinkle. No, I'm going to put the lemon garlic. This is pure.
You just want it set on the stove, maybe?
If you, yeah, please. That'll be all right. We'll set it over here to
And
show
are you
them.
through with the oven?
I am. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to put some of the lemon garlic in here. That was probably about an 1/8 teaspoon. I don't measure nothing.
Are you peeling the tomatoes or just cutting them?
No, I was just going to cut them. You can do
Okay.
that if you want to, Linda. It'd be all right with me.
And you want them in pretty small?
Yes, we're just going to dice them up.
Oh.
Here's a mat right here. I'll get all this stuff out of the way in just a minute, Linda.
Okay, I'm not rushing you. I was just seeing what I could do to help.
I'm just going to put a little bit of sea salt in there.
Did you get that at Walmart?
This sea salt?
Yes.
I don't remember where I bought this, Linda. I bought this for your birthday party when I did all them baked potatoes. So that was a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, I'm through with that. I don't use it that much. Okay, get all this out of my way. And I'm just going to mash this with the fork. Is that what you do, Lynn? Or you don't do them?
Yeah.
Well, I don't do them either, truthfully. There's a little bit of dark spot I
I'm
don't
sorry, I
want.
probably left
Oh,
that
it's
in
all
there.
right. It's all right. It's hard to, it failed was used. Okay.
Do you want all the tomatoes peeled? Not peeled, but all of them.
It may just take 2, Linda.
Okay.
Anyway, our church is, Oh, that's something I want to tell y'all because I'm proud of it. The kids at our church goes to Bible quizzing, and they're very, very work very hard, very, very hard. Well, our team from Kilgore and the juniors in the intermediate. I think it's intermediate. It's the smaller children. Juniors, that's what it's called. Juniors. We won nationals. They're going to nationals.
Oh my goodness!
The juniors is going to Branson, Missouri,
That's wonderful.
for Bible quizzing,
Congratulations.
and then the seniors won also nationals, and they're going into Rogers, Arkansas. So we're doing fundraisers at the church, and I'm so proud of them. They work so hard.
That's wonderful.
But they're
Mary, do you have your tomato knife out? I didn't see it.
no, I don't.
That's okay. No, that's fine. I just used this one. I know you did, but I didn't know if you had it out or not.
The Pepper Chef one I don't have out, but I do have
The other one?
yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll use it.
I don't know why. I thought about that the other day that I hadn't even got my tomato knife out. This pepper shelf, I had one is the reason, and that's a good one. You know where I got that,
Yeah,
don't you?
I know.
My sister gave it to me.
I'll tell you where I got them.
Where'd you get it, in
I got
Amish
'em in
country?
Pennsylvania.
That's just
in
what I
Amish
thought.
country.
When she was working up there in Pennsylvania, in Amish country, she came across those brand. You know, I've seen those advertised on Facebook now. Did you know that brand?
Yeah.
But they're good knives. But
They
since
are, but Pampered Chef
Pepper
is
Chef,
good.
yeah. Since we started getting Pepper Chef, well, I've gotten rid of a lot of those. And I haven't gotten rid of them. They're still in my drawer. But I use those instead. Okie dokie. That's the avocado dip. And all I put in there is garlic salt, a garlic powder, and salt, and lime juice.
You can smell that fresh lime.
You think I ought to put the whole one in there? I think I'll put all of them there. I
not
don't
very
eat it,
big.
so I forgot to ask Chuck how much lime he puts in his, because he makes some good one. So I just put it.
Siri, am I doing these tall enough?
Yes, that's perfect. Chuck. Linda, I'm just gonna put a little bit on top. And Chuck don't eat lettuce, and I normally put lettuce on top, and I didn't buy none because
Well, if you're just going to put a little on top, this one's going to be enough.
yes, it is. That's the plan. All right, let me get this off the counter. Throw it in the trash.
I'm just trying to see, make sure I got these cuts small enough.
That's fine, Linda.
Okay.
It is. Okay, I forgot to bring the chips in here, but I'll get them later too. I'm gonna put.
Tell me what else are you cutting? Are you cutting those onions?
I just a very few, maybe one or two
You
on
want
the
the-
tail, not the onion part, just
The
on
greens,
the
right?
green. Yeah, that's just for decoration. I don't like onions, but I just thought to make it look pretty. Okay, this is out of the oven. See, I just melted the mozzarella cheese and feel if there's any heat. I don't think it is. So I'm gonna put the cream cheese on there. When I after I started mixing this up, I realized, let me get this out of y'all's way. I realized that I've always used two 8 ounces
Of the
cream cheese, yeah. But I can make it work. But I usually do.
Mary, is
put
that
more.
what you had in mind with the onions, the little rings?
Yes, that's exactly what I had in mind, Linda. And I'm just spreading this on here. And remember, this makes a good wrap on flour tortilla.
They would use the same recipe.
Same recipe.
You know what these green onions remind me of?
What?
Pinky Paw.
Big.
I always had fresh green onions
Yeah.
in the summertime. You know,
Yeah.
they'd have them on the table.
Yeah. I know it. I don't like onions, so.
They smell really good. And I love raw onions, but that's something else. You know, after you reach a certain age, at least I can't eat them raw.
I could have put this in the oven too, and this cream cheese would have heated up, but I really didn't want it to. I didn't want it to run.
Is that enough, or you need some more?
No, that's plenty.
Okay. Okay, tomatoes, onions, what else?
You can open those olives and put them on top. You like olives?
I do.
Okay.
I love olives. We put them on pizzas. And sometimes Mike will mix them up in like a chicken salad or
Yeah.
ham salad or something.
And remember, if you're making a big dish of this, you'll need two 8-ounce of cream cheese.
How many of those olives are you going to use, Mary?
Just whatever just to go on the top. So this is a dip, is what this is. So we're just going to eat it with chips.
Am I in your way? Do you want me to
No,
move this?
no, you're not in my way. You're fine. You see, they can see it on the end, so they can see you too. They
Okay.
don't just want to see me.
Well, I was trying to make sure they could see you because you're doing the main part. So
I don't have to be on camera. They hear me. Can hear me.
yeah, they need to see you too.
Okay, let me get this all out of here.
Now, if they didn't have black, could they use green, Mary?
If that's what they like. I like the black ones for this.
Okay.
The green was just more kind of vinegary to me.
Okay. We use them both, you know, just whatever
Yeah.
we have in the
Yeah.
pantry.
That's
what we
true, and that's
use.
what I had in the pantry, so.
I try to keep a lot of pineapple tidbits because we use a lot of
Yeah.
pineapple.
Yeah.
And things like that. We have people ask us all the time, what do you keep in your pantry? We keep certain items that you're always using for something: tomato sauce, tomato paste,
Exactly.
tomato juice. I buy, and they're a little bit more expensive, but I buy the 6-pack cans.
Yeah.
Because when you're making, like the other night, Mike made us some macaroni, and he puts tomato juice and tomatoes and hamburger in it and onion, and we use the can. The can, it gives it a little bit more flavor.
Yeah. I know when they have tomatoes on sale, the Gold Star tomatoes, I'll buy a couple cases of them.
Yeah, because you're always using
Tomatoes,
canned
Rotel tomatoes,
Rotel,
green chili, roasted
cream of
basil,
chicken,
yeah.
broth. If you
Yeah.
don't have time to make your own broth or
I buy
some stock, keep some on hand because you know it's hard to run to the store once you start cooking.
especially when you live 12 miles out,
Yeah.
and that's how far I live out from town.
So
from
you
a store.
want to try to keep, you know, a couple different kinds of flour, your all-purpose, and maybe some self-fries, and especially if you're going to make the 2-ingredient biscuits and cornmeal for
Yeah.
cornbread and things like
Canned
that.
milk,
Canned
carnation
milk, in case you're, you know, have a half a cup of milk and you need a cup, you can use canned milk.
And then I
And
put,
you can use powdered milk. Remember,
Yeah.
all we used to use
Oh,
powdered
yeah.
milk a lot.
yeah. And then you just put this, and you didn't want this melted. I just wanted that mozzarella to be a little melted.
And you refrigerate this, right?
You can after you eat it, but it's ready to eat now.
Is Chuck coming out here? Probably not.
Chuck,
Okay.
Chuck's kind of like Mike. He don't like being on
He's a
camera.
behind the scenes kind of
Yes,
person.
yes. He'll do almost anything you want to. I was thinking about this morning about that time we lived in Freeport. I think I've told this before. Chuck was always taking things apart. I mean, time he was 2 years old, he was taking. I gave him a little drum set, little bitty drum set when he was 2 years old. I want you to know he took that thing apart so many times. And of course, when he's 2 years old, he really couldn't put it back together. He tried, but I'd have to put it back together to finally. I said, I'm putting this together one more time, and then it's going in the trash. I had put that thing together
Was
so
it a
many times.
phonograph that he took
He
apart
took
one time?
a record player that Carla had got for Christmas one year. He was 4 years old then.
He did put it
Yeah.
back together.
I'm telling you, that boy took that. He done it all his life. When he was 5 years old, and one of the neighbors' kids had a swing set, and I know this sounds horrible, but him and the little boy, they took the boats out of that swing set. The swings that was coming down.
Nobody was on it.
No, he took the swings. He took those screws out of them. And when the neighbor came and told us that what they had done, well, naturally, we went to Chuck. Now Chuck won't lie to you. I'll tell you right now, he won't lie to you. So Bobby asked him, said, "Where's the screws to the swing set?" And he wouldn't got them. He had them in a baggie. I mean, he was smart enough to put the things in a baggie.
That sounds just like
yeah, he had them in a baggie. He wouldn't give them to him. Of course, we had to, discipline over it. But and then my husband wouldn't put it back together. But he took things apart all the time. But you know what? That's helped me because every time an appliance, anything electrical, plumbing, any kind of thing that tears up or doesn't work right anymore, he'll take it apart and fix it. And he fixes them too. I couldn't tell you how many appliances this girl right here has given me. Says it don't work anymore. Said, do you want to put it in a yard sale or what do you want to do? I said, well, bring it over. Chuck might fix it. And he fixes it. He fixes
He's
it.
always just been really good at doing things like that.
He sure does.
Very mechanically inclined.
All righty. So
That's
now,
beautiful, Mary.
now we're going to just put some olives on top.
Now, if that's not enough, I'll get the rest of it out.
It's plenty. This is just black sliced olives. I carried this dish, but I carried it to the church, to a ladies' meeting one time. But it wasn't made just like this. And I can't remember. I can't remember exactly how I did it, but I do remember I done something different, and everybody just loved it. And I can't find it. I don't write the recipes down when I'm fixing something.
Mary, is this the medium baker
Yes.
that you're using?
Yes.
There's three in the set.
Yes.
And this is the
This
medium
is the
one.
medium one. Yes. And then we just put some tomatoes on top, and you can put lettuce on top also. I didn't put lettuce because I didn't want Chuck to have to. The little onions, I can pick them out. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go put onions on half of it because Linda and I don't eat onions, and Chuck will eat some of this.
It's really pretty.
You know what?
Just eat it with chips.
It just, if y'all making this, I left something out. But that's all right. I'll just put it on top. I was supposed to put sour cream. I knew that cream cheese just didn't, didn't seem, the consistency didn't seem
Well, I'm
right.
glad you didn't put it on it.
That's right, because she don't like sour cream. I guess that worked out
That's
best.
what was in your head. You were
Yep.
thinking about that.
Yep.
I'm the only one in my family who doesn't like sour cream. Well, Linnell doesn't like it.
No, Linnell don't like it.
doesn't.
So actually, if you're doing it, put a cup and a half to 8 ounces of cream cheese. But I'm glad I didn't because Linda wouldn't eat none of it. Okay, that's probably enough tomatoes.
Okay, that's very pretty.
And then I'm just going to put this is little onion ring. Show Linda what you done.
I just cut the little
Little
rings off,
rings off
of
of
the green part,
Yeah.
not the onion part.
Yeah. I'm not going to put them on one half of it because I don't want to have to pick them out. And I know Linda don't like it either. Now, what I'll do is, where's the sour cream? So since she don't like sour cream, I'll put it on the other end.
Well, just
No.
leave a little small part out for me, Mary, because I won't eat much. Seriously, just leave just a little tiny.
Normally
corner.
you would put it in the middle, but I'll put it kind of in the middle. Since I didn't get sour cream in that other, I'll just put some on top. And then some avocado dip. I'm gonna put it on this end so me and Linda don't have to eat it.
Okay.
All
That's
righty.
really a pretty dish, Mary. That's very
Put a
pretty.
little bit more sour cream. Since I put so much avocado, I don't want it to be uneven. Y'all know that by the camera. I mean, that camera's a little bit off. I'm gonna be adjusting it because I like things straight. Okay, now let me get some
That's
chips.
the design in Mary. She's done interior design for so many years, and she'll move something 10 times till she gets it exactly like she wants it, because she's used to decorating walls and
Well,
stuff.
I can walk in the room and tell you instantly if something is level or if it's at the right height. When you got the walls, your decorations on your walls are not supposed to be where you have to look up to see it or look down. It's supposed to be eye level.
My walls have been the same ever since I moved in my house, except for very few things that I changed.
I told my daughter
I
Linda,
didn't get that from Mary and Mama.
I told my daughter Linda the other day, I said, you know what? Linda spent the day with me Saturday, which I enjoyed so much. I said, Linda, I'm fixing to do one more round on my walls, and I will not change them again the rest of my life.
I don't believe that.
Because I rearrange everything, but I can't do it anymore. I'm just too old.
It's
I can't do it anymore. Okay, I was going to put this in a bowl, these chips in a bowl.
Do you want to put this cake over here?
Yeah, put this cake over there.
It's not. I mean, you know, it's just.
All this stuff. If you had this in a bigger, more shallow pan, you could just stick the chips around the edges. And Linda brought a birthday cake over here. It's that brownie cake that she made for Mike.
Just like the brownie cake.
So
that
she
I
made
for
one
Mike.
for Chuck.
I'll take that off so they can see it. My ganache did real good.
Yes, it did. We got a dish, and I thought about putting it in the dish, but I wasn't making a big enough pan to use that brown dip and chip.
Mm-hmm.
But you could put the chips, and then if you want some pecani sauce, naturally,
Renee loves pecani
yeah,
sauce.
you can serve this any way you want to. And let me get us a plate up there, would you, Linda, please? Just any kind you want, whether it's a salsa or a real plate, because we're fixing to taste of this. I don't think we need. Just get you a handful of these out.
Let me just get 3 or 4 of them.
I love
Hands
hands
of
of
quarter
clean.
chips.
Yeah, that's our favorite too. What'd I do? Knock something off? All right, I was going to show them, dip into it and show them. I don't know if we can or not. I'm going to move that chip. Oh, yeah. I put it on the wrong end, Linda. I put this, should have been over there with the onions.
That's all right. That's okay.
Goodness gracious. I wasn't thinking.
That's okay.
We don't like onions, and we was going to put all that over here. Okay, I'll dip over here.
There's plenty of room there.
You can have this dip.
Just give me a spoonful. That's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I guess you can show them if you want to.
That beautiful?
It's just,
You could actually make lunch out of this.
yeah,
couldn't you?
well, yes you could.
Get that tomato.
And I like sour cream, but I don't like a lot. Okay. All right, it's just a dip. And actually, like I said, if you put this in a larger, longer pan, you know, it's more shallow, but the only thing about it, it's so many layers, the pan has to be thick enough that it will hold all of them. So you gonna taste it?
Yes. I am.
What do you think?
It's delicious.
It's good. It's just a taco dip, you know. It's just something to.
It's got a lot of good flavors in it.
It's good. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed the little video this morning. Linda, I don't know. Have you been having hot sweats? I thought I was over that.
No, because you know what I've done?
What?
Because we keep our fans on all the time, but
Got the ceiling fan.
yours is, it does feel a little, probably from that oven.
Maybe so.
It feels a little warm in here, but you know that set of cool sheets that I got to go with my pillow that you got me for my birthday? They're too big for our bed. We ordered California
sheets?
King, so Mike took them off. And you know what I did?
What?
I spread it over the couch, and I'm sitting on that cool sheet. And I'm
Oh my
telling
goodness.
you, it's an expensive sheet to be sitting on, but it is. And with the fan blowing on you, it's like you're sitting on a cool.
Well, Linda, don't you have a top? Do you have a top?
We do, but they're still
What
still
it is,
too big.
the mattresses are so thick nowadays.
Yeah.
They're so thick, and that's
So-
why the sheets are so thick. Well, it's not just today. I've been waking up at night and just sweating. Just so I don't know.
That's not like you.
No, I just
It's
been
not
waking
like
up.
you.
I have for the last 2 or 3 nights. Just wake up, just sweating like my whole inside is on fire. It's just hot,
You probably need to mention that to Dr.
and I don't know what it is. I don't know, but anyway, it's just I thought I was done through all that stuff, but it may be the medication. I don't know.
It
I don't
could
know.
be.
But
We want to mention, Mary, again about the drawing, the birthday drawing. We will have that. Are we going to do that? Well, first of all, we're not going to be on Thursday because Mary is having Chuck's birthday celebration Saturday evening.
Saturday evening.
So did we decide that we're
What?
going to film?
We'll film parts of his birthday party, just let y'all know, what we're doing. And I think you're going to do a cake for him,
Yeah.
and she may do the cake live. You want to do that?
We're
part
going to
of
do
it?
something
Okay.
live. I'll
Okay.
come over here early enough
gonna
that
be
we
a-
can do that.
Gonna be a summer cake,
And I will have the cake cooked, but I'll tell you how I did it, and then we're going to decorate it here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to help you cook what we're
Well,
having
Chuck
out there.
Chuck is grilling
He's
ribs
grilling.
and sausage and things like that. I know it's his birthday, but he loves to grill, so he's gonna grill for us.
So we won't be live Thursday, but we will be live Saturday. It'll be late Saturday afternoon.
6 o'clock probably.
And I'll create an event so you can see what time. We will announce the birthday winner then.
Yeah, we'll announce the birthday winner on Saturday. Now I'll be on the other page Friday announcing who won the 9x13 inch pan like this enamel rectangular dish. I'm giving that away Thursday on my other page. I mean, not Thursday, Friday. Is Friday first?
Thursday is the first.
Thursday is the first.
Thursday is the first.
Then I'll go on the other page on Thursday.
And I'll be
And
live
you go
on
to-
my page on
Yeah.
Thursday announcing my winner.
Yeah.
And
And then the next day, Friday, no, Thursday is the first. Then we're going to be doing Christmas in July on our other page.
yes, on our other page, Mary and I both are doing Christmas in July. So you want to make sure if you don't follow our other page, it's Pampered Chef with Linda Pinkston Dalton, and
Mine is Pampered Chef with Mary Lumen, consultant.
it's a comma, not spelled
Yes.
comma. A
Yes,
comma.
yes.
So y'all go there and like and follow us on that page, on our pages there too.
Now, let me tell you, the birthday drawing lady, Belinda Green, I apologize. You should be getting your apron any day from the last month because I lost your address. But this time when we draw it, I've done got it in the envelope and I'm putting your address on it immediately with the drawing for June.
So, in order to be in the drawing, and we are not trying to be mean, we really are not. I've explained this so many times, and so has my sister, but we cannot keep up with thousands of texts on 3 or 4 different devices or 3 or 4
places.
different places. We have, in the past, we have spent literally hours. My sister can't do that. So we need it to go to, if you have a birthday in June, put your name, text your name and your birthday, June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd, whatever your birthday is, we don't want the year, to 903-235-4804. If you send them to me, they're not going to get in the drawing because, again, not trying to be rude or mean, we cannot be transferring them to this phone. That's where the drawing is held
Yes.
from, is her phone.
Yes,
The
and
business phone.
right, and we'll get the apron out to you. That's the only drawing and the only giveaway that we have on our Pinky Mouse page is the apron, the
Yes,
birthday.
yes.
That's the only drawing we're doing. Is the,
So
is
if
the
anybody
apron.
tells you something different, it's
Right.
not us.
So
it's
on our
nice.
other page, we give away Pampered Chef products, but not on this page.
And I want to say thank you to everyone that receives a gift that lets us know you've gotten it. In the
Yes.
past, there's been people that did not tell us they
Yeah.
received it. And it's nice to know, first of
Yeah.
all, that you appreciate it.
Because mail, we don't
and
even
that-
know if you got
that
it
you
or
got
not.
it.
So,
We appreciate you doing that. The winner of the knives, Mr. Fred Bratcher, he sent me a really nice text the other day and told me that they were going. It was yesterday that they were going to use the knives, and he didn't even see the video, so he wasn't even aware that he'd won until he
Yeah.
got them out of the mailbox. So it was a surprise to him, and I really appreciate when y'all take the time to let us know. Is anything else, Mary?
I can't think of anything else. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, the 4th of July, in case that y'all don't get to tune in live with us before the 4th. I hope y'all have a blessed and safe holiday, and enjoy your friends and whatever you have planned. Just count your blessings.
Yes, and we will see y'all back live, good Lord willing, sometime Saturday
Saturday.
afternoon. So thank you again for watching us and supporting
We love
us.
y'all.
We love y'all so much.
Bye-bye.